In the sun-drenched wilds of southern Africa, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the earth breathes with ancient secrets, ancient stories ride the wind, whispers carried on the breeze through the tall grasses, tales passed down through generations. None are more striking, more captivating than the legend of the Abatwa. These are not gentle fairies of European folklore with gossamer wings and playful laughter. They are a race of minuscule people, beings of immense power contained within the smallest of forms. So small are they that they ride ants as steeds, their tiny legs straddling the insects' backs, and find shelter from the elements under a single blade of grass, a vast green canopy in their miniature world. Yet their size hides a formidable, even deadly, nature. Do not be fooled by their stature, for they possess a strength and cunning far beyond what their size would suggest. The Zulu people speak of the Abatwa with awe and caution, their voices hushed with respect and a hint of fear when recounting the tales. They are considered the land's first inhabitants, ancient spirits deeply entwined with the wilderness, their existence woven into the very fabric of the African landscape. Their presence is felt in the rustle of leaves, a subtle sign of their watchful eyes. The sudden hush of insects, a warning, a sign that you have entered their domain. They are a force to be respected and feared by all who traverse their lands. To meet an Abatwa was perilous, a chance encounter could have dire consequences. They were fiercely proud, and any slight about their size, any hint of disrespect, could mean a swift, poisoned arrow finding its mark. Their tiny weapons, crafted with skill and precision, tipped with a lethal poison derived from the deadliest plants, could bring down even the mightiest warrior, felling giants with their minuscule but deadly arsenal. Every step in the bush was taken with care, each footfall measured and deliberate. For the Abatwa could be anywhere, watching unseen from the depths of the undergrowth, their keen eyes observing every movement. These legends are not whimsical tales spun for amusement, mere figments of imagination, but lessons in humility and respect for the wild, a reminder that humanity is but one small part of a much larger interconnected world. The Abatwa remind us that the smallest beings can wield the greatest power, that true strength lies not in size, but in resilience, cunning, and a deep connection to the natural world. Their story is one of survival against all odds, a testament to the enduring power of respect, and a glimpse into the dangerous magic that permeates the African bush. This is the true Abatwa, a legend etched in the heart of Africa, not fantasy, but a formidable legend demanding to be remembered. A cautionary tale whispered on the wind, a reminder of the hidden forces that shape our world. The Abatwa, also known as the Little People, are deeply woven into the heart of Zulu cosmology. These mythical beings hold a significant place in the rich tapestry of Zulu folklore. They are seen as the land's primordial inhabitants, the first beings to walk the earth, according to Zulu beliefs. They are also considered spirits of the untamed wild, embodying the raw and unpredictable forces of nature. Their essence is intertwined with the very soul of the African landscape. Zulu tradition says they live in anthills, finding refuge and community within these earthen structures. They are believed to thrive in the earth's hidden tunnels, a secret world beneath our feet, navigating the labyrinthine passages with ease. Their nomadic lives followed the seasons, moving with the rhythms of the land. They also followed the movement of game, understanding the delicate balance between predator and prey. Their small size was not a disadvantage, but a powerful advantage, allowing them to move unseen and unheard. They hunted in teams using poisoned arrows and stealth, showcasing their ingenuity and resourcefulness. This allowed them to bring down animals much larger than themselves, proving that size isn't everything. The Abatwa's society was one of cooperation and harmony with nature, living in symbiosis with their environment. In Zulu tales, they serve as cautionary figures, reminders of the power of the unseen and the importance of respecting the natural world. They are often portrayed as unpredictable, dangerous, and not to be trifled with. Their stories are a reminder that strength is not just about size, but also about cunning, knowledge, and unity. Even the bravest warrior was helpless against the unseen Abatwa, highlighting the limitations of physical prowess. They are teaching humility and respect for the wild, urging people to tread lightly on the earth. They are more than myth. They represent a profound connection to the land and its ancient wisdom. They are guardians of ancient knowledge, keepers of the secrets passed down through generations. They embody the wilderness's secrets, the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of the everyday world. their stories are a lens to understand the delicate balance of the world, the interconnectedness of all living things. The Abatwa legend is a testament to a worldview deeply connected to the land, a spiritual bond that sustains life. To forget them is to forget the wisdom of the earth itself, the lessons learned over millennia of living in harmony with nature. The Abatwa's survival hinged on their extraordinary hunting skills. Living in a world of giants, they crafted tiny bows and arrows, their true power lying in the deadly poison on each tip. Legends say the venom came from snakes or toxic plants, fast-acting and lethal enough to kill animals thousands of times their size. They hunted in teams, striking from the shadows with silent precision. Masters of stealth, they could vanish behind a pebble or beneath a leaf, moving with supernatural silence. This invisibility was vital for both hunting and avoiding predators. Their knowledge of plants, insects, and the land made them expert ecologists and survivors. They lived entirely off the land, gathering roots, berries, and fungi. The Abatwa were not just hunters, they were botanists, trackers, and masters of their environment. Their legend celebrates a profound connection to the African wilderness. In their world, survival depended on skill, knowledge, and respect for nature's secrets. Encountering an Abatwa required careful protocol. One wrong word could be fatal. The greatest danger was offending them by mentioning their size. Even a careless remark could provoke a deadly response. Zulu legends prescribe a special greeting upon seeing an Abatwa. Say, I saw you from afar." This ritual complemented their pride, implying they were large enough to be seen from a distance. Performed correctly, it turned a dangerous meeting into a safe one, sometimes even earning their guidance or protection. The greeting was more than words, it was a bridge of respect between worlds. It underscored the legend's core: survival depends on humility, awareness, and social intelligence. In the African bush, the right words could mean the difference between life and death. The Abatwa legend is a practical lesson in navigating the unknown. The legend of tiny elusive people isn't unique to the Zulu. Among Kenya's Kikuyu, tales speak of the Maithoachiana, small hairy beings, original forest dwellers of Mount Kenya. Like the Abatwa, they were skilled hunters, shy and deeply connected to the wild. The Kikuyu saw them as forest spirits, guardians who punished those who disrespected nature. Encounters tested one's respect for the land, harmony brought safety, greed brought wrath. These parallels suggest a shared African memory, perhaps rooted in the real-life Sand people, known for their small stature and survival skills. Over time, such histories became woven into myth, transforming real people into spirit guardians. The Abatwa and Maithoachiana reflect a continent-wide reverence for the mysterious power of the wilderness. As the Abatwa legend crossed into English, it changed dramatically. Early European collectors, steeped in fairy tales, recast the Abatwa as African pixies, whimsical, shy, and harmless. The original danger and power of the legend faded, replaced by a focus on their size and reclusiveness. Print froze these stories, sanitizing them for children and academic audiences, stripping away the lethal edge and survival lessons. The Abatwa became fantasy creatures, far removed from their Zulu roots. This new identity was more palatable to Western readers, but it lost the legend's cultural depth and ecological wisdom. The original Abatwa were guides for survival, not just entertainment. In translation, their story became exotic fantasy, disconnected from its true meaning. The legend's transformation is a cautionary tale about the cost of cultural reinterpretation. The shift from feared hunters to gentle fairies is a profound distortion of the Abatwa's meaning. In Zulu tales, they inspired real fear, a survival mechanism in a dangerous world. Modern retellings flip the script, casting them as timid, vulnerable spirits needing protection. Children's books and fantasy art depict them with wings and cherubic faces, their arrows now harmless toys. The raw danger and respect of the original legend are replaced by whimsy and enchantment. This misrepresentation robs the story of its power and purpose. The Abatwa legend was a tool for teaching respect, humility, and the laws of nature. By turning them into fairies, we discard indigenous wisdom for empty fantasy. What remains is a hollow shell, disconnected from the land and people who created it. The true Abatwa deserve to be remembered as they were: small, proud, and deadly. Stripping fear from the Abatwa legend erases its core meaning. The threat of their poisoned arrows was a vital lesson. Move carefully, respect the unseen, survive. Fear was a teacher, ensuring the story's wisdom endured. Removing it severs the legend from its cultural roots, turning it into mere curiosity. The Abatwa embodied the wild's unpredictable power. To respect them was to respect the wilderness. Sanitized versions invert the lesson, making humans the protectors and the Abatwa the protected. The original tale challenged human arrogance, the new one reinforces it. Authentic folklore is a culture's intellectual property. Distorting it is cultural appropriation. When we retell without understanding, we lose complexity, wisdom, and diversity. The fading of fear in the Abatwa legend is a warning. Don't reshape stories until they lose their soul. The true Abatwa are not gentle sprites, as some might mistakenly believe. They are far more complex and powerful than simple fairy tale creatures. They are proud, formidable hunters, skilled in the arts of survival and deeply connected to the land. They are spirits demanding respect, a reverence born from understanding their role in the balance of nature and the spiritual world. Forgetting this crucial aspect of their nature is a disservice to Zulu culture, a diminishment of their rich heritage. It also undermines the legend's wisdom, the profound lessons embedded within the stories passed down through generations. These stories are ancient libraries, holding within them the knowledge and experiences of countless ancestors. They are connecting us to the past, providing a vital link to our origins and the traditions that have shaped us. And they are offering new ways to see the world, challenging our assumptions and expanding our understanding of life's complexities. Preserving them means listening to the cultures they come from, truly hearing the voices of those who have kept these stories alive. It means resisting the urge to reshape them to fit our own preconceived notions or modern sensibilities. Respecting original folklore in its raw and unadulterated form honors those who carried these stories for generations, the dedicated keepers of cultural memory. The Abatwa legend is uniquely African, deeply rooted in the soil and spirit of the continent. It is born of a specific land and worldview, shaped by the unique experiences and perspectives of the Zulu people. To truly appreciate it, we must set aside our fairy tale notions, our preconceived ideas about what mythical creatures should be. Instead, we must open our minds and enter the world of the Zulu storyteller, embracing the richness and complexity of their cultural heritage. If you ever sense movement in the grass, a subtle rustling that hints at something unseen, remember, don't laugh, for laughter can be interpreted as mockery. Don't point, as pointing is considered disrespectful in many African cultures. And above all, don't mention size, for the Abatwa are sensitive to comments about their stature. Halt, look ahead with respect and say, I saw you from afar. Acknowledge their presence with humility. Your life may depend on it, for the Abatwa are not to be trifled with. For the true Abatwa are the eternal, watchful spirits, the guardians of the natural world. They are the essence of the wild, the embodiment of its untamed power and mystery. And they do not suffer fools gladly, so tread carefully and with respect in their domain.